Okay, finally, I've got it. Other people have been doing methods of getting this game early, but I actually decided to wait and wait for 12 and torturously sit there playing normal GTA on PlayStation 4, waiting for the midnight. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all this stuff, all the intro, because you've probably seen many videos online. I've been trying my best to avoid any videos or anything, but I did see this cutscene. I want to get my first impressions. This is the whole point of the video. I just want to get my first impressions and just see if I'm disappointed with this or you know, it meets my expectations. And boy oh boy, it's hard to go online without seeing loads of complaints. Okay, migrate HelloFlush. I think we all know by now, if you do migrate to current gen consoles, anything in your last generation console will be deleted, so it will be transferred over to this and the other one will be deleted. Any sign of it being on PS4 or Xbox One will be deleted. Okay, while I get bombarded with trophies, I've been told by friends to make sure that you go in settings and then you make sure that your display is on performance RT. So that's one thing you want to make sure you do, and let's go around. Oh, okay. It may seem like I'm exaggerating there, but it's clear, it's very clear that moving around, looking around, it's a lot more smoother. Are these notifications gonna go away? Oh my god, do I have to just... No. No. Okay, a couple minutes later, let's go outside and see what it looks like. So I had to switch session because the other one is a bit toxic, but as soon as you leave LSC, you can see how, you will definitely see how smooth this game is. That's one noticeable difference. What isn't so noticeable is the graphics. I'm trying to look around. I definitely, from, you know, this perspective, from driving around, you can't really see anything different. Now, on PS5, you get this thing called haptic feedback. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already know how it works. But in GTA, you can almost get a launch control. So I just sat there a second ago and I tried this. And obviously, launch control doesn't go to 8K. This goes to 8K. If I push it even harder, the controller, it will go rev limit like it normally should. But if I use the launch control and then I let go, it launch controls. And it's super weird. And I don't know if it's a fluke with this Sentinel. I'm going to try it on different cars. Now I brought out the Dominate ASP, and it does look really clean, to be honest. It looks very shiny right now. I don't know if you know, that's just me looking for some sort of advantage in this graphics, but it definitely does look very reflective. Now let's try the launch control in this. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the number plate looks a lot thicker. The writing, not a lot thicker, but it looks very thick. Now let's try the launch control. So all I'm doing is holding R1 and then putting the controller, so it does 8K as well. So, oh, okay. Okay, this wheelies, but it does stop. It doesn't go all the way in, and it's a very weird feature. Now, I'm sorry to say everyone, but dumping the clutch or double clutch, it's still messed up, and you'll not be able to drift your, you know, beloved drift cars that we had from LS Tuners. I thought they would have fixed it, but they didn't. So of course, the first thing you want to do when you get into a game, look how shiny it is. Ray tracing is obviously taking its effect. So let's see if the mirrors work. And no, they don't. This many years into GTA, the fact that we can now use ray tracing, all this hype for this game, and the mirrors don't work. Simple things like the mirrors, which should have worked. Now this is really annoying because I was one of those people that were overhyped for this. I will definitely admit it, I was wrong. I was overhyped, and I definitely gave off the vibe that, you know, there might be more than Rockstar are showing. Now there definitely are some cool features in this new version, but not up to my expectation at all. Now we do have Hal's Special Workshop, which is what everyone thought, like a Benny's equivalent, but something, you know, different. We didn't know what it was. I said track builds, which it kind of looks like it is. But yeah, this is the first thing you do. You first do a race for Hal's Special Workshop. I think you just complete this race and then you unlock the ability to use the workshop. Now, this is a very, very fast, and it is very weird to drive with a haptic feedback. Now, it's definitely a lot faster accelerating, and obviously everyone knows that the Turismo Classic is one of the House Workshop, one of the existing vehicles out of 5 that you can actually customize. Now, I can't wait to see what the Sentinel XS can do. That would be really cool to see if I could drive. Oh my god, this haptic feedback is really off-putting. It is. I will have to turn it off once I'm done with this race. Now, we have got information that there are upgrades, so we can do House turbos, HWS turbos. We can do more engine upgrades. Some cars have even lower suspension, and yeah, there are this like spoiler level, which will be a House spoiler as well. So like a week ago, when Rockstar actually shown us images of this new version of GTA, the pictures looked like actually quite good when you compared it to the PC on max settings. But now when you get into the game, it really does not, rude interruption there, but yeah, it really does not fit my expectation of the way the graphics looked, even from the pictures they shown us. But this Turismo R is definitely very fast, and it doesn't seem like the traffic is that dense. It doesn't feel any more dense than PS4 as well. They did say that they were going to change that, and it feels pretty much the same, to be honest. So yeah, that was a terrible run. 6 minutes 20. You guys will obviously beat that. I crashed loads of times. This haptic, never mind. I'm not using excuses. I'm just a bad driver. If we go on the internet and we look at the new cars, now this, I would say this borderline annoys me, that we've got an Astron Custom, which, you know, why would I buy the Astron on previous gen, waste so much money, I think it was 1.1 million for there to be an Astron Custom with that looks a bit more wider. I'll have to modify it to find out. To be honest, it could be way better. Now the Cyclone 2, the Rimac Nevera, and I would really like to see how fast that is, because it's going to be an electric car that is really fast in real life, so I'd like to see how it is in the game. And this one confused me a bit. The weaponized Ignis, another car I spent a lot of money on. How is this weaponized? There's something on the roof there, but yeah, I'll have to make a video on this. I don't know if I'm going to make it today or tomorrow, which will be the same day for you guys. I'm not going to lie, I was really excited for this, and I think I've definitely over-expecting it. People were telling me that I was over-expecting it, but the fact that Rockstar announced this over a year ago, they delayed it, you know, that gives off the hints of there being a lot. The fact that they hid so many things and then released it at the last second, I don't know, there was so many aspects of this being much bigger than it is. So yeah, my conclusion, definitely disappointing. We can't get around that fact. That is disappointing. You know, it would be nice to see some upgrades done, like buildings changed. Nothing's really changed, everything's just been retextured. We've got a new workshop, I will be doing a video of that, and you know, some new cars. So it is basically upgraded graphics and a DLC. It's what a lot of people assumed it was going to be, and yeah, disappointing. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one.